Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. So today we are back with another pick a card reading, and we are going to look at your past, your present, and your future. So we have 3 beautiful piles to choose from. Pile number 1 with message number 1, we have the strawberry quartz. The strawberry quartz point. Pile number 2 with message number 2, we have the lepidolite point. Excuse me. And pile number 3 with message number 3, we have the Chinese or golden rhodonite. And really do take a moment, take a deep breath, and call on your intuition. See which message, which pile calls you in the strongest. And I've left the timestamps down below, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, pile number 1, to your past, present, and future reading. Okay, I could already feel my throat chakra is completely going out. So there might be something about the throat chakra for this group, but we'll see. So before I begin, I just want to ask if you can please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. If you do end up enjoying this reading, it really does help my channel grow, and I appreciate it so very much. Okay, with that being said, what we're going to do today is we're going to look at what is right behind you. Now, this doesn't have to be a challenge. It could be an achievement that you have mastered, something you have gained some kind of expertise around, or something that you have transcended. It could be anything. Then in the present energy, we're going to look at what energies you are moving through now. And then for the future, we're going to look at what is unfolding. So none of my readings are really meant to be predictive. They're meant to awaken you, to alert you to information that might be just right under the surface, or might be subtly coming in through your subtle senses, and this might validate it. I heard hit the nail on the head is how my guides just gave that to me. So I'm intending this to be a pretty quick reading. I just want the messages to flow. I can feel the energy already moving through me. So let's begin. So you chose the beautiful strawberry quartz. We'll see if that's relevant to your reading, but for now I'm going to put it aside. Put it right there. Okay. So the first card that I ask Spirit to reveal is the past card. Okay. So let me just invite my guides in. Calling on my highest and best guides to please come forward. Asking my protection guide to stand behind me. Reflecting all negative energy back to itself. Make my channel invisible to them, please. Only lighted souls should be attracted to these readings. Thank you so much. My highest and best guide, can we begin, please? Wow, she just told me to take a breath. Okay, she gave me the go ahead. Okay, thank you. Okay, for group number 1, your first message. Okay, we have light of life. Embrace your unique glow, however small, to light the way ahead. So this is the past energy, or what is just behind you. So I'm hearing the word loneliness. So you might have experienced a period of loneliness. That doesn't actually mean that you were alone, by the way. It can just be a state of being. There are many people who feel alone, who experience loneliness whilst partnered or with someone. And there are many people who feel really free and happy and fine when they're by themselves, and vice versa. So So you might have been experiencing, in the past have been experiencing this feeling of loneliness. I'm hearing like no one understands me. And I'm just seeing someone with their head in their hands. So perhaps there was a period of crying. I'm hearing where you could not see the light in life, where you couldn't see the light in life, where you struggled to embrace your unique glow, where you struggled. Oh, I just got a big yes on that. Let me repeat that. Where you struggled to embrace your unique glow. Where it felt like nobody understood you. Just feeling so very alone in the world. I just feel such an ache in my heart right now. And the strawberry quartz is really about belongingness and grounding. It's also about the heart. There is an aspect of this that's the heart, but often the strawberry quartz feels more about the root. Even though it's actually meant to be about the heart, it feels very much about the root here and not feeling a sense of belongingness. So it feels like this energy you're moving out of, okay? Really struggling to see your worth, okay? I'm hearing trying to look for the light. So it wasn't as if you gave up, but it might have been that you were just on the cusp of giving up. Yeah, I just got a big yes on that. They're highlighting the wheat here. So they're talking about growth with the wheat, about harvest, not feeling like your harvest is showing up, your abundance, that you're not seeing any growth. Okay, I'm getting a big yes on that. And again, feeling this anguish in my heart. And while this is, I think, supposed to be just like a light, it's reading very much as a compass to me. Can you see that? And I'm hearing that you didn't know what direction to take. Okay, feeling lost in the world. This is the energy that feels right behind you. So you might still just be coming out of this energy. I want to get one further card on the past from the Crystal Grid Oracle. My guides, can you give me one more keyword from group number one's past energy? One more keyword for group number one's past energy, please. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's one card. These cards are quite thick. Very interesting. And we have the word prosperity. You know how they were talking about harvest and about abundance. And interestingly, we have a green stone here that does resonate with the heart chakra. So there's a few messages here. So you might have not been able to see your prosperity. You may not have been able to see that your harvest was coming, that your abundance was on the way. I'm also hearing your personal abundance, where you didn't feel that you were offering much to the world. And they were highlighting the number 2 here, the 20, saying, I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of connecting with another human being because I'm not inherently prosperous. I'm not inherently abundant. I'm hearing my light has gone out. So you might have had a period before this past period, further back, where it felt as if things were going well for a while, and then something like I just heard the lights went out. And I'm seeing the Tower card from the Tarot. So perhaps what's right behind you is some kind of dark night of the soul or some profound Tower moment. I just got a big yes on dark night of the soul. And the 2 they're saying might have also been for 2 years prior to this year. So if you're listening to this in 2025, so 2023 and 2024, or around such time frame. With the green, they're talking about heartbreak as well. This can be heartbreak about your life in general, feeling as if just things were not going your way. Yeah. And with the root chakra and the heart chakra, again, there's that sense of heartbreak around not feeling a sense of belongingness or feeling of connection to the right people in your life. This feels like this is right behind you guys. Okay? Now, let's go into your present energy. I'm getting a big yes on present energy. I don't know why I got a big yes on that, but it seems like it's very important for you guys to know about your present energy and what energy are you moving through now? What energy are you moving through? My guides, please show me clearly for group number 1. What energies are they moving through now? Please show me very clearly. What energies are they moving through now? I'm not getting a clear card. My guides, show me clearly. What is group number 1 moving through now? So I'm feeling a little dizzy. That card definitely wants to come out. So I just want to channel a message here. So some of you might be going through some physical symptoms of ascension, I'm hearing. Physical symptoms of ascension. Dizziness being primary, vertigo, which are slightly different. One is felt externally, where it seems like everything's spinning around you, and vertigo is inside. It feels like your head, your very brain is shaking, okay? And I'm hearing sleeplessness. Yeah, feeling tired at odd times of the day and then not being able to sleep at night. And I'm hearing vivid dreams. I'm hearing temperature fluctuations, especially heat. I've been experiencing tremendous heat. Yeah. Okay, so they're saying this group has definitely experienced a lot of physical symptoms of ascension. Okay. So let's see what other energies you're moving through right now in the present. Safety. Feel protected and stable, grounded in security, no matter what life brings. With that searchlight. So they're immediately telling me with the searchlight that you're going to find your way home very soon. So this is kind of a collective energy, but it's being read for this group in particular, and especially because they mentioned the physical ascension symptoms. Your body's going through some kind of turmoil. So they're highlighting that this is water and that most of our body is made up of water. So the water in your body, to be mindful of the amount of water in your body, both hydration and also dampness. So in Chinese, in traditional Chinese medicine, dampness is about too much water or too much dampness or dankness in the body versus heat. So this can show up as mucus, I'm hearing, congestion, specifically in the face, so like nose congestion, eye congestion. They're also showing me sluggish bowels. I don't know, it seems like maybe some of you are more towards the damp side of in Chinese medicine. So I'm seeing that some of you really need sunlight, a natural drying that is also revitalizing. I'm also seeing the spice cinnamon, which is also helpful for blood sugar. So if you've been having blood sugar ups and downs, that could be helpful. I'm not a medical doctor, so anything I say that relates to your health, please consult the appropriate medical health professional. But I'm going to give the messages that I'm hearing. So I'm hearing seeking safety with regards to your physical body. So it feels like because you guys are experiencing such pronounced physical ascension symptoms, it feels like your body might be going into fight or flight a little bit. So some of you might be experiencing anxiety or panic symptoms. And so it's very important for this group to ground, okay? Very, very important. They're making me feel as if I'm in a boat out at sea and I have seasickness. So it's that dizzy feeling, like I'm just feeling these undulating waves and oh my God, I'm so nauseous. Yeah, so they keep telling me, find your breath, find your breath, find your breath. So they're reminding you that this is not being done against you. This is being done for you, because this is the purging. In one of my earlier videos, not earlier, videos from, I don't know, a week or two ago, this is the great purging that I channeled a little while ago. And there are reverberations that I keep hearing about this great purging that we're right smack dab in the middle of. Okay. But this searchlight is your guidance. Your guidance is leading you to safety. So you have to trust and not overreact to what is happening in your physical bodies. Okay. Just listen to what your body needs. If it wants to drink, drink. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it wants to sleep, sleep. If it doesn't, doesn't. Don't. Sorry, I'm so far out of my body right now. For those of you who know, I have a hard time sometimes articulating my own thoughts whilst channeling, because I really go out of my rational mind. So, they're kind of, even though I'm running out of time, they're just telling me it's also about things at large. Keep your news consumption to a minimum. So consumption is not just about food, but also about the energies around you, including the people that you keep company with, what news and what TV you're consuming, and definitely social media. Okay. So the safest place is far, far away from social media as much as you possibly can. Okay. Oh, there's so many downloads I'm getting about this, but I'm going to be here all day if I do that. So maybe I'll do just a general reading soon about social media and stuff like that. Okay, so there's just validation for you guys that you're moving through a period of time where your body is recalibrating to a much higher frequency. And so a lot of toxicity is being pushed out of your body, and they're showing me acne now. So you might be getting breakouts. I'm actually itching right now, but not in my usual way of intuition. I'm itching sort of in a weird place by my collarbone and on my chest. And it's not my body. I know when it's not my body. So there might be just allergic reactions or allergies happening, or feeling of itchiness. And this is because your body is rejecting a lot more than it once did. A lot of allergies that we have are to toxins in our products. Specifically, I don't know why they're highlighting food coloring. Just for this group, just be aware of food coloring that's in your products. They're highlighting this hair mask that I used to like to use until I found out it had, yellow lake number 5 or whatever. I mean, it's terrible. It's cancer causing ingredients. Okay. So just be mindful of what's in your foods. Okay. And you might start having allergic reactions to things because your body is starting to vibrate at a higher level. Okay. Let me get a keyword for you guys here for other energies or confirming energies. Ooh, that just flew out. I don't know if you just saw that. And we have rebirth. Oh my goodness. Most definitely are you guys going through a rebirth. So there is definitely cleansing and clearing that is happening so that this new, I'm hearing the light body. So the light body can emerge, right? That is your etheric body that is more formless. And in that formlessness, I'm hearing you're going to experience a warping of time. So you're going to feel as if time is either slowing down or speeding up. They're saying both, and not to be concerned. This is because you're entering into a dimension where time is going to exist less and less and less. So most definitely a rebirth is underway currently, okay? And so that's what's happening here with the seeking safety. You are safe, okay? You just need to take a breath, and you need to do I'm hearing an absurd amount of grounding in all different ways, all the different ways that you can think of. I don't have time to go into that much now. But by all means, you guys ask me in the comments if you have questions about grounding, or you have any questions about any of these readings. I love to communicate with you guys. Of course, they're highlighting the number 22 with the number 2 on the first card. Okay, so this particular angel number might be showing up very fiercely for this group, 222, okay? Validating that you are safe, that you are moving along the right path in the right way at the right time. Beautiful. The downloads are super clear today. I hope I'm not talking too fast. Sometimes when they come in fiercely like that, I start speaking really quickly. Okay, let's get your future energy. So this is what is unfolding. What is unfolding for you guys, or what is about to unfold? You would be aware of this though. So like when you see it, you'll know, oh, this is for me. Okay, what is unfolding for my group number ones? Can you give us near future energy, please, that will help awaken them? That's 2, so we're just going to put them back. Okay, giving them clarity. I'll take it. So we have circle of care, grow with the support of love and compassion, connecting to the strength of others. You know what I find so beautiful about this, you guys, is that you started with the light of life, where my guides talk to you guys about not feeling that sense of belongingness, feeling lonely. And I feel so emotional looking at this card, because it feels like what is right up ahead is your soul tribe, our friends, maybe even I'm hearing reconciliation with certain family members or past friends. I'm hearing past friends. And they're highlighting all these little leaves that they're saying read as wheat to me. So where the harvest here was not growing for you, they're saying your harvest is now coming. It's coming to fruition. And this is about your connection with other people. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of 11th house energy. I don't know if you guys have any prominent transits through your 11th house of networks and connections with other people. But that seems to be activating in the very near future. So you can look in your chart over the next like 6 months they're giving me, where there might be, I don't know, they're showing me Venus transiting the 11th house. So Venus transits a house 30 to 45 days. So it's a pretty quick moving planet because it's closer to us. But perhaps in 5 to 6 months time, your Venus will be transiting the 11th house, and boom, you might be connecting with a lot of new people. They're also showing this to me about work and career. So you might be, I don't know if you've recently left a job or you're thinking about leaving a job, but they're showing this to me as also being around the right people in your workspace. Yeah, they're just giving me this message that for the future of everyone, but specifically for this group, nothing is going to be really separate. So whatever's going to happen in your personal life is also going to happen in your work life, is also going to happen, at large. So the people coming into your life on a personal level are going to be important as those people happening that are going to come into your career life, in your job, or whatever way you're making money. Okay. Let's get one keyword for this last card here. Can you give us a keyword for what is unfolding for my group number one's future? Please and thank you so much. This is a slightly hard deck to wield. Okay, future energy for my group number ones. Sorry, guys. Show me clearly, please. Okay, that definitely wants to come out. Oh, look at that. We have spirit guides. So you're not just getting a circle of care from friends, family, possibly, but also from your guides. And they talked about that here with the searchlight. They said the searchlight was your guides. So you guys, you might really be feeling a deeper, more profound connection with your guidance in the very near future, if that's not already unfolding for you now. And this is with the crystal celestite, which I love. I think I have a piece somewhere here. Let me see where my celestite is. Oh, it's on my shelf over there. Okay, I'm not going to get it. But, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm bugging right now. Look at all the twos. Look at all the twos. Oh my God, we have 4 twos. How beautiful is that? That tells me companionship. That's company, like feeling connected to others. 2 of Cups energy. That's what I want to say. Oh my God, how serendipitous is that? That's synchronicity, actually. That's beautiful synchronicity. Guys, I'm so excited for this group. Oh my goodness. So yeah, your intuition might be ramping up. You might start feeling connected. I'm hearing just certain guides. And for a while, I've been wanting to do this guided meditation, which I plan to do now that I have a new computer. So, but I would encourage you to definitely try to connect in with your guidance over the next 6 months, because it feels like they're wanting to connect with you and they have things to say, I'm hearing. Yeah. That they want to remind you that these readings you're not meant to depend on these readings. These readings are meant to activate in you your own power to receive your own guidance. Okay? That's a very important message for this group. All right, you guys, I ran so much longer than I thought I wanted to today, but it was perfect. This was a beautiful reading. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I loved reading for you. So I send you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very, very good care. Welcome, group number 2. Today we are asking our spirit guides about your past, present, and future. So the way that this is going to work is we're going to look at your past, which will be what is right behind you, what you are moving beyond. And this does not have to be a challenge. It could actually be a mastership. It could be something that you're transcending. It could be something that you've already learned. It could be anything. For your present energy, we're going to look at what energy you are moving through right now. What energy are you moving through right now? And finally, for your future, we're going to look at what is unfolding. What is unfolding? My readings are generally not meant to be predictive. They are intended to awaken you, to help you become aware of the subtle energies that are already abound in your etheric field, in your subtle body. And I'm just going to help put words to them, or images, or ideas, or just energy, okay? Because all of my readings are healing and activating in some way. So thank you, group number 2, for being here. If you like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help my channel grow, and I appreciate it so much. My apologies for any cat scratching noise that you hear in the background. Sweetie. Oh my God, they've been so active during my readings, which I love. Okay. Let's do this. Group number 1's reading was really something, so I'm really excited to see what happens in this group. So you chose the lovely lepidolite, which is also my ring here. I love this stone. So we're not going to get into the stones too much today, but if they come up, then I will incorporate them in the reading. But I want to thank the lepidolite and put it right up here. Whew. Okay, I'm already getting information. Okay, let's turn over. So the first card that I asked from my guides was the past energy, okay? Okay, so you have guidance. Seek wisdom from within and from others to illuminate your path and guide your decisions. Okay, so I just heard that you're moving from a state of movement to stillness or contemplation, okay? They just gave me sort of a Knight of Swords energy, so maybe a lot of energy in the mind, a lot of maybe even worry, concern, consternation, into, I'm hearing the Four of Swords. So this is a lot of air energy. I don't know if I'm speaking to my air signs here, but just people who have maybe been in their head a lot. And so they're saying a lot of that has been quieting down, and now you're moving into more of a period of stillness. I'm hearing the word stuck, and my guides are telling me that some of you might feel like you're stuck, but you are not. You're divinely being guided to slow down, because there's a lot recalibrating in the body right now. A bit of that came up for group number 1, and I said in group number 1, that's a collective energy. Everyone's physical bodies are recalibrating right now, but I don't want to go too far afield. So they're saying that what's right behind you is this fast-moving energy. Go, go, go. I need to do everything. I need to get everything done. I need to take more classes. I need to train harder, do more. They're even showing me someone at a gym who might have worked out, they're saying like 5 days a week, who might have reduced their gym time to 3 days a week or even 2 days a week. I'm also hearing someone who might have changed your style of working out. Yeah, so I'm seeing something like HIIT or CrossFit changing into something like yoga or Pilates. So again, slowing down not only in the mind, but also in the way that you move your body physically. They're also showing me emotionally. So there might be some kind of emotional regulation that's been going on, or maybe prior you would be quick to anger, maybe have a hot temper, maybe crying very easily in a way that felt imbalanced. Okay. Yeah. And some of that imbalanced energy dovetails with this word guidance here, where they're saying that you might have sought guidance too much outside yourself. And it's interesting that at the top of this reading, they were guiding me to tell you guys, that this is not about predictions. This is about activating something that's already within you. So they're reiterating that message here because this group is most definitely turning inward more. Okay. Yeah. So now they're giving me hermit energy. So before they wanted to highlight the mind quieting down, but overall this is an energy of you moving into something more like turning inward. I don't know why they're highlighting this all in the past, but that's how they're giving it to me. So that's how I'm saying it. And the downloads have been coming pretty fast. So I'm sorry if I'm speaking a little quickly. If it's too fast, please rewind it. The tempo is different in all of my readings. I'm hearing that your guides just really, really want to talk to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, and they're saying like you might have also sought healing outside yourself, like Reiki or any other healing modality. And they're saying this is a time that you're really going to start to learn how to embody that which you seek, embody that which you seek. Okay. That's it. Okay. I'm going to get one other keyword from your past energy, you guys. Can we get a keyword for group number 1's past energy? Yeah, I'm hearing depending more on yourselves. Okay, yeah, transformation is the card that fell out. Beautiful. And we have more purple. Okay, so purple is definitely going to be significant. Your crown chakra is probably opening, but we'll see what your final cards are. 10, okay, so some kind of completion. Something, I think that's why they were showing me what you were moving out of and then into in your past, because it feels like you have already gone through some major transformation, okay? Whereas usually that's what we talk about in the present. This has already happened. Of course, we're all transforming throughout our lives, but this group in particular has experienced some kind of massive transformation where a lot of your energy was moving out and now a lot of the energy is being conserved, I'm hearing. So it was turned inward and now it's being conserved. Oh, I'm getting a big yes on that. And they're saying a lot of the reason for that trajectory is because the conservation of your energy was in order so that your body can use that energy for the recalibration process that is happening currently. And if you guys haven't already, you might want to listen to that quick message that I channeled about the great purging, because that's what we're going through right now, especially during this period of the two, in between the two eclipses. If you're listening to this when I publish it, which is sometime in September, between September 7th, 8th, where the lunar eclipse in Pisces occurred, and September 21st, 22nd, when the solar eclipse in Virgo is going to occur. So some kind of completion. Okay, you closed out some major cycle that is right behind you. Beautiful. Definitely some kind of crown chakra awakening for this group. This might have already happened. The guidance may be actually with the lepidolite and the amethyst scepter here, that in your immediate past, you might have learned how to open your crown chakra to your higher guidance. Okay? So some of you might have been communicating more and more with your guides. I actually am getting a yes that you have been. Some of you actually don't know it, but I'm curious to see what the middle card is going to be. So let's look at your present energy. Okay. What energy are you moving through right now? Can I ask my guides kindly, please, can you show me what energy my pile number 2s are moving through right now? Please and thank you. What energy are my pile number 2s moving through right now? Please show me very clearly. It's interesting, you guys, also for pile number 1, the present energy was a little muddied when I was shuffling. And it feels like a lot of us are, the energies are really fast and changing every single day. So I feel like they want me to tell that to this collective, okay? Like it's almost as if you can't put your finger on any one state of being right now because it's changing so quickly. My guys, what energies are my pile number 2s moving through right now in their present? What energies are they moving through in their present? And we have enlightenment. What did I say, you guys? You've already experienced the transformation. Gain deep understanding and insight, opening the door to new wisdom. Yes, that's that crown chakra energy. So you might be moving through the energy of experiencing enlightenment. Excuse me, I'm clearing through my body a little bit now. So a lot of people are clearing through their body right now. I'm just doing that for the collective that's listening. So it's interesting. They just said that you guys can say to me, I receive. So you receive the healing that I'm offering as a reader to you guys right now and as a healer. But they're saying that with enlightenment, you can also say this to your guides, I receive. I receive the highest healing available across all time and space to help you through this experience of shift and change right now. Now, it's interesting with enlightenment, which talks about the higher mind. And we talked about how the lower mind was kind of active in the energy before you, right? They were talking about this swords energy that was a little bit dense and heavy and needed some calming down and stillness. And so there's this trajectory that you guys went from being very quick in the mind and thinking. I'm hearing also thought forms. So you might have actually had entity attachments or energies that were making you think a certain way. And they're showing me the devil card with addictions or even intrusive thoughts I'm getting, which I don't have time to explain right now. But if any of you want to know what that means, I can talk about that in the comments. And then you went through a period of like the mind quieting down. This might have been because you engaged in some kind of meditative practice, some inner child work, some shadow work. And now you're at the helm of enlightenment, which is when the mind has space to open to higher wisdom and higher knowledge. So I'm hearing light codes being dropped into your crown chakra right now. I'm hearing that you might feel heaviness in your head. I'm seeing a helmet, so you might feel like there's a vice on your head because your crown chakra is sort of, they're showing it to me like an earthquake, that you might feel dizzy in the head as the excuse me, as the crown chakra wants to sort of crack open. So you might just want to ask your guides for help in opening your crown chakra so this enlightenment can occur with more flow and with more ease. And they're saying it is new wisdom. It's not just ancient wisdom as sometimes we hear in readings. There's actually new wisdom from your galactic guides coming in now to help awaken you and to help you understand the world in an entirely new perspective that has not been perceived before, understood before. Okay, they're showing me hieroglyphics for some reason. They're showing me that there are codes in ancient stones. I'm hearing the Sumeria, so in Sumerian times, where there was this higher level of knowledge that's not what we consider now ancient wisdom. It was knowledge being given from the galactic guides, from the galactic realm, that was then hidden. So it's hidden in plain sight, I'm hearing, hidden in plain sight. So it's not wisdom that was uncovered on the earth and then repressed by the government or whoever it might be. This is energy that was never on earth. This was wisdom that was never understood. And now it is being unlocked by this particular group. Okay, and that door is opening for you guys. Let's get a keyword for you guys about your present energy. About your present energy. What energy are my pile number 2s moving through right now? That wanted to come out. What energy are they moving through right now? Ooh, whoa, that hit me just in the chest just now when I read this card, amplify. So you might be having a heart chakra opening, you guys, because I just felt that right in the center of my chest. Divine feminine energy, even though this is divine masculine actually, but I just felt that in my chest. It felt like divine feminine. So it might be something like a union between your divine masculine and divine feminine coming together, and you might feel it in the heart. So when I've done, whenever I do my energy healings, there's always a part of it where I bridge the upper chakras and the lower chakras through the heart, which is the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies coming together. And so there is something about you guys amplifying the heart space so that the upper and the lower chakras can communicate more easily. Okay? And this stone is rhodozite. Rhodozite. I'm not even familiar with that. And it does actually look like a purplish stone. Interesting. Even though this is not it, I'm hearing dream catcher. I don't know if any of you guys have a dream catcher or have recently bought one. They're saying that some kind of enlightenment might come through your crown chakra as codes in your dreamscape. Hang on, guys. My light just went out. 1 second. Okay, that's really crazy, you guys. That right as I was talking about the light codes coming in during your dreamscape, my light just went out. And I just have chills all over my body. They're not like deep chills. It's weird. It feels like something crawling on my skin. My guys, what is this about? I mean, they're telling me that was verification, that they really want you to understand that your subtle body is speaking to you right now. Your subtle senses are speaking to you right now, and it's undoubtable. You have to stop doubting it. So if any of you are doubting it, that was a very clear sign that your guides are around. And to signify how important the dreamscape is, and for some of you, night. So some of you might be night owls. I'm hearing owl. Owl might be a spirit animal for you guys. Not a totem, a spirit animal, I'm hearing. Yeah, they're telling me a lot of healing in the physical body is happening at night. I'm hearing the words heart palpitation. So some of you, when you're lying down at night, you might start feeling your heart flutter. And that's because your body is bracing for what is about to happen while you sleep. My God. They're showing me the stone selenite, which I have everywhere all around me. To place a selenite stone under your pillow to purify your dreams. Okay. You could also just keep it around you if you want, but under the pillow specifically for this group. And to sort of set your intention when you go to sleep at night, how you want to be enlightened, and to ask for protection in the astral realm, not out of fear, but out of power. So you can receive the clearest information and galactic wisdom possible. Okay? Wonderful. Let's keep it moving, you guys. That is so crazy that my light just went out. That's never happened. It just went right back on. I thought like the bulb burnt or something, but this is LED. Very weird. Oh my God, I love cool stuff like that. Paranormal activity in tow here. All right, my guides, can you please show me for pile number 2, their future? So with the future, we're looking at what is unfolding. What is unfolding for my pile number 2s? What is unfolding for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. What is unfolding for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. Show me clearly. Ooh, inner strength. I love that. Inner strength. Tap into your inner power and stay strong in adversity, using resilience to overcome challenges. I mean, this to me tells me that you're going through some kind... Okay, this is the story. Let me start again. This is the story. You moving out of a place of asking for guidance from others, turning more inward, calming the monkey minds, and going into that inner space, that quiet space, that stillness inside to hear your own voice, moving into and through a state of enlightenment. So the crown chakra can be open to hear your higher guidance, okay? Especially in your dreamscape. Your heart chakra is going to be amplified during this time. The heart and the crown chakra are intrinsically connected, especially the eighth star chakra, I should say, right? Your soul star chakra, your eighth chakra. When your heart is open, you can hear your guidance so much more clearly. Trust me at that. Now they're saying you're moving into a period of inner strength where there is self-reliance. And with this tiny little bud, this little plant here, oh, I love this. And the stars up above, this is exactly what they were denoting before, with the heart chakra opening and the upper and the lower chakras being in alignment. You are moving into a period of astounding alignment, you guys. And this is a life that is going to look different than it's ever looked before. It's almost as if like I'm hearing the word nubile, as if you're starting all new, like a baby. It's like you're starting a new life. Yeah, they're showing me chapter 1, as if it's a whole new book. And this enlightenment is to, again, activate something that is in you, a seedling that needs watering within you. And during that period of time, you will be connected to your guidance to crack yourself open, to be cracked open. But it's all within you. They're also saying that what is up ahead is going to require inner strength. Okay, so you might be a light and a guide to others. Whilst the world is on fire, your inner strength is going to serve a tremendous purpose to help keep others grounded and in their power as well. What a beautiful message. Let's get a keyword on your future energies. My pile number 2s, please. Can we get an energy about their future unfolding? What is unfolding? Well, in their future energy, please and thank you. Show me very, very clearly. Can you show me clearly, please? Okay. Oh my goodness. And we've got insight. What is that? Low light. And we have master number 11 here. Insight and inner strength. So you're going to ground all of that galactic wisdom. You're going to ground it, and you're going to use it as your compass in life moving forward. How marvelous is that? You're going to embody this resiliency that you've never had before. And it's going to serve the purpose of keeping you really steady and calm when chaos is abound. Okay? They're not showing it to me around your microcosm, meaning in your immediate life. They're showing me the world at large. That's what they're showing me. And again, by the way, we have purple here. So guys, get ready, because I feel like your crown chakra is really activating right now, and you're getting a lot of activations and a lot of codes and a lot of galactic wisdom, especially during your sleep. Okay? And a lot of this is serving the purpose for you to really understand what you're here to do, what your purpose here, and everyone has many purposes, but what is your purpose at this particular time on the planet? I'm getting a big yes on that. And that is going to segue into this next period of time on the planet, where there's going to be so many changes and so much movement, which is where your path originated, right? All of that movement inside of you that you mastered. Oh, I'm getting a huge yes on this. You had all of this movement inside of your own mind that you mastered, and you centered into this point of stillness that allowed you to open up and receive this higher guidance, this enlightenment, this galactic wisdom, these galactic codes, okay? So that when you have to face the challenges and the chaos that is forthcoming, that is already occurring on our planet, you're going to have the will and the inner strength to do that, because you're going to recognize that chaos now outside of you that you once dealt with inside of you in the past. Does that make sense? You're not going to over-identify with it. You're not going to be afraid of it. You're not going to get lost in it, because you're like, I see you. I've overcome you. I know exactly what you're about. I know you lead people astray, and I'm not going to let you do that again. And you're going to be a pillar, I'm hearing. You're going to be a mighty oak. That is what is unfolding in your future, my loves. My goodness, what a tremendous message for this group. Guys, I have to close out there, but I really hope you enjoyed that. I so enjoyed reading for you guys as much as I did for group number 1. Again, now for group number 2, tremendous messages coming through today. I want to thank my guides and your guides who might have stepped in to help. Thank you all so very, very much. And I just want to send you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very, very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking our spirit guides about your past, present, and future. And the way that this reading is going to go is we're going to look at your past energies, which are right behind you, so recent past. And these are not necessarily challenges, by the way. These can also be things that you've mastered, things that you've moved through, things that you've transcended, things that you've overcome. It could be anything. Okay. For your present energies, we're going to look at energies that you are currently moving through. Energies that you are currently moving through. And then finally, for your future energy, we're going to look at what is unfolding. What is unfolding for you? And instead of this being a predictive energy or predictive reading, this is serving the purpose to awaken that which you already know, where you felt some kind of nudges, niggles, little feelings that this is so, and now you're just getting validation. As my cats have the zooms around the apartment, so there's a lot of energy all around me right now. So I do want to ask you guys, if you like the video, please like the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. This really helps my channel grow, and I'd appreciate it so very much. Okay, with that being said, let's move forward. I first want to say that your card, when I grabbed it for your reading, flew under my desk and I nearly lost it. So I have this sense for this group for your past energy, because this card is your past energy, that you might have been in a state of hiding or feeling like you don't want to be seen by the world, okay? So I just want to mention that because I got it very clearly as this card slid under my desk where I couldn't see it, okay? Okay, so you chose the beautiful rhodonite. This is golden rhodonite or Chinese rhodonite. Should the energy of the stone come up in the reading, then I will speak to it. For now, we're going to put it aside. Okay, so the significator card is for your past energy. Okay, beautiful. We have self-awareness. Understand your inner needs and true feelings. So the first thing that they're showing me is the 2 people here. So some people in this group might have felt the need to feel validated through relationships. Okay. Not everything is going to resonate, you guys. So just please be aware of that. I'm clearing through my body. Sorry, you guys. So there's definitely some healing that has taken place through, guys, can you give me the word here? Yeah, they're just showing me relationships that were highly fraught, okay? Really challenged relationships where you were the lighted one, and this could, the genders can switch, okay? Where you were the lighted one and the person that you were with was shrouded in darkness, and you were trying to extend your light and extend your light and extend your light to this person, but they were just basically absorbing your light and not taking it on to become self-aware. They were taking it on just to use for their own purposes. I don't know why I'm hearing the word gluttony. Okay, they were greedy with your energy. Okay, So there was something through this relationship wherein you started to experience an increase in self-awareness. Not in the relationship, but because of the breakup or because of the split. Okay. Some of this might have been a twin flame relationship that you were not meant to be in this life, but who helped you become aware of your shadow and of your wounding. Okay. And I'm hearing Chiron now. So some of you might have had Chiron transiting maybe your first house during that relationship, which is the house of identity, or the 12th house, which is the house of transformation. Could even be the seventh house of partnership and commitment. Okay. But something profound has healed or has recently been healed in lieu of some dramatic shift out of a relationship. They're showing me actually this doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. This can be a friendship, like a long-standing friendship where you fell out. Okay. It could also be a sibling. Okay. With understand your inner needs and true feelings, a lot of this is because there's a mirror here. There was some kind of mirroring effect in one of these relationships wherein you were constantly mirroring love back to your partner or your friend or your sibling, whoever it was, and their energy became very chaotic around your love. And so you might have been abused or put down or criticized, and your true feelings and your true experience kept being shrouded by this person's energy. Okay? So you gained a tremendous amount of self-awareness in lieu of this pretty dysfunctional relationship. Okay, I'm hearing the word narcissist. So it could have been a narcissistic relationship, that empathic narcissistic bond. Some of you might have experienced this years ago, I'm hearing, but only recently have been learning how courted you have been to this person, that they're still glommed onto your energy, and you only recently learned how to cut the ties there. I'm also hearing the word grief. So some of you might have experienced some degree of grief. Hang on, guys. Sorry, you guys. So some of you might have experienced some kind of grief or emotional upset recently about a past relationship that you might have not fully experienced the full extent of your feelings because they had been so thwarted or shoved down. Okay. In general, there's a sense that this group has increased their self-awareness in a pronounced way through pronounced challenge. Okay. And this is sort of right behind you. And they're telling me that as you're purging this energy, this emotional upset and grief, or as you had purged it, you're calling back your light, okay? And you can state this aloud to the universe. I call back all of my light. I call back all of my energy. I call back all of my power, okay? Because maybe this other person took that from you, stole it from you, probably unwittingly, okay? So we're not here to judge anyone or to point fingers, but just make sure that you are aware that you have the sovereignty to call back your power, okay? To call back your light, to call back your energy. Okay. That's what I'm getting on the past energy, but let's get a keyword. Okay, we're going to pull from the Crystal Grid Oracle for a keyword regarding group number 3's past energy. And they're saying complicated, like with the rhodonite being quite a complex stone here. They're saying that this energy was very complicated. It was hard for you to discern what was your energy and what was this other person's. And what is in the past is that you're starting to reclaim more of your awareness of what is actually yours. That a lot of the wounding you thought was yours was not even yours. It belonged to somebody else. And so if you are an empath, you are starting to learn what it means to be an empath and not just this in vogue cliche word that everyone claims to be an empath. No. Many of you in this group truly are empaths, and you're starting to learn what it means to absorb energy from other people and to get confused by that energy, not being able to understand what is really yours, and actually moving through states of grief, or I'm hearing the words disappointment and even anger. I'm hearing rage. That's not even yours. So a lot of the purging is about energies that don't even belong to you. Okay, and you're starting to learn how to distinguish between your unique energy signature and that which belongs to somebody else. Okay? And what is the keyword, my guides, for group number 1's past energy? Wow, that's interesting. Passion. 30. Ooh, I just got 3 of Swords energy, and I'm actually being told that this could be a third-party situation. Have any of you guys been stuck in a third-party situation? They just give me a big period, so they said don't go more than there. The people who know that it's for, they know it's for, it's their business, okay? So that's behind you. You've gotten yourself out of that. You're extracting yourself from that now, okay? Passion. So I'm hearing unbridled passion. So some of you might have felt, hearing the word wayward, or maybe been led astray by way of your passion. This could also be something like sex addiction, I'm getting, for some of you. This is what you're moving past. Again, that's not going to be for everyone, obviously, but it's for someone. It's interesting that it says that this is the Ruby record keeper. So it feels like maybe this group had problems letting go of someone, where they were keeping tabs on them, maybe scrolling through their social media or trying to see what they're all about. And they finally maybe unfollowed them or disconnected. Sorry, guys, I'm not on any social media, so I don't know what those words are. But do you know what I mean? You might have just stopped connecting with them on those platforms. You stopped keeping record of them, I'm hearing, okay? And so you're starting to understand what that passionate energy is about, that fiery energy. Maybe some of you are fire signs and there's misguided fiery energy, okay? Yeah, and they said sometimes that other person would activate that passionate part of you through fights and through gaslighting, I'm hearing. And you knew that things would get better if you were to just be intimate with them in some way or met them in that passionate way. And that was misguided sexual energy, I'm hearing. Okay, my readings are for 18 plus viewers. So if you're not 18 plus, please click off. Okay. So yeah, this is a very specific message for a specific group of people. Okay. But there's definitely something about misdirected, passionate energy. I'm being given the word Mars. Okay, so Mars rules Aries, and so this is a fiery energy and could also be warlike. So you can get embroiled in energies that were kind of low vibrational. Yeah, they're giving me devil energy now. So maybe also Capricornian energy. Maybe your partner was Capricorn, but there was definitely this energy of getting sucked into lower vibrational energies, and you lost yourself a little bit in that, okay? That is behind you. That's what you're moving out of, or you have already moved out of that. So let's keep going. Let's go into your present energy. Present energy for that just flipped. Let's take it. Present energy for my group number 2s, group number 3s rather. I felt like my guides just wanted me to get out of this past energy, even though you've mastered more self-awareness, right? That's the key in moving out of that energy. We have rebirth. Rise anew, embrace new beginnings and opportunities. I mean, that literally feels like a story where you died. It feels a little Scorpio. We did talk about Mars, okay? So this also could be Scorpio energy. You could be Scorpio. This energy of death, okay? In the tarot, I mean, okay? And now with the Phoenix here, sorry guys, sometimes I forget to show the cards. So you're moving through a period of rising from your own ashes, from the death of this version of you where you lacked in self-awareness, not because you lack emotional intelligence, but because you're absorbed in relationships that took your life force energy, that took your chi, that took your prana, okay? And now you have learned how to distinguish what is your energy from what is other people's. And you have gained this heightened sense of self-awareness. And you're starting to see what a beautiful lighted being that you are. And from your own light, you have started to rebirth. From your own life force energy, you've started to rebirth. And that is what you're moving through right now. And talk about fiery energy, right? Look at this phoenix rising from his own ashes in this beautiful fiery energy. So you are embodying your fiery energy in the right way this time. Your passion is going to be directed in the right way this time. I'm kind of marveling at how the kyanite goes with all, I'm sorry, the rhodonite. I don't know why I said kyanite. Rhodonite is mirrored in all of these beautiful cards. So there's a lot of dimensionality that is showing up for this group now. That is what you are moving through right now. You're starting to see all of your spots, all of your nooks and crannies, all of your dimensionality in your rebirth. New beginnings, new opportunities, beautiful. Anything else about the rebirth, my guides? I'm hearing hold tight. So some of you, there might be an acceleration of this rebirth right now. As we're moving through this collective purging, this group might be experiencing this rebirth rather quickly. Like, it feels sharp to me when I tap into your energy. It feels a little bit surprising, not like it's been happening for years and it's a slow shift. It feels like boom, like maybe this relationship or whatever happened, whatever tension, whatever caused you to increase this self-awareness was pretty intense, okay? Again, Aries, Scorpio energy, right? Scorpio possibly being an honorary fire sign. I know it's a water sign, but I know it always reads a little fiery to me. But anyway, there's this energy of this happening quite swiftly and quite fiercely. I'm getting also dragon energy now. So I feel like you guys are coming down to earth. Dragons are the ambassadors of the earth in a lot of ways. They're very connected to the third dimension. They don't live here, but they know how to move through. They know how to communicate with us in a very grounded way. In my experience with them, very forthright, very to the point, very masculine also. Okay, there is a lot of masculine energy, I will say here. A lot of Mars energy, yeah. Okay, let's get a keyword for the present energies that you're moving through. Can we get a keyword for the present energies that my pile number 3s are moving through along with this rebirth, please? That one wants to come out. We have fun. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Fun. Orange calcite. Oh, you know what they're telling me. Okay. So fun actually is not that important. It's the orange calcite. This is sacral chakra energy. Most of you probably know that sexual energy, emotional energy resides in the sacral chakra. Okay. So there is some kind of, I'm hearing reinstatement. Sorry, I read that wrong in my mind. I saw the word, but I read it wrong. Reinstatement of your core sacral chakra energy, where you feel grounded, you feel a resurgence of your sexual prowess. Again, this rebirth is also about your sexual prowess and feeling attractive again and feeling that drive again to connect with others in this way that is very passionate and very driven, but it's from a very grounded place. And they're showing it to me as if it's a story where all of this red denotes the root chakra and all of this orange calcite denotes the sacral chakra. So there's a natural movement upward of the chakra system where the chakra system is starting to align beautifully so that you feel much more steady, much more strong and in your power. And perhaps fun does denote some of this emotional release that you're feeling in your sacral chakra, where you actually are starting to feel more of that, less of that heaviness and more of the lightness coming in. That is the energy that you're moving through right now. This could also be a directive, I'm hearing, to have more fun, which will activate and center your sacral chakras if you have felt a little bit out of balance in that way. Okay? Now, let's get, my guides, please, the future energy that just opened up. So let's take it. Your cards just flew out, group number 3. I couldn't even get the question out. So I always have the question in my mind before. So a lot of times I'll take the cards if they flip like that. Now look at this, my loves. Brave hearts. Face the world with fearlessness, breaking through all boundaries with courage. And we have the lion, which is Leo, ruled by the sun. Okay, so we have another fire sign, but we have joy. It has the word fun here, and the sun in the tarot is the most joyful card. So with the courage that is going to be grounded after your rebirth, okay, this is forthcoming. You're going to let yourself be seen. Oh my God, I just realized that, you guys. So you know at the beginning when we talked about self-awareness and how the card flew under my desk, the part where there's a file cabinet here where I couldn't see it, and I said maybe some of you were hiding for a while. Your light was dimmed and you were hiding for a while. Leo is all about being seen. It's all about being heard. It's all about letting yourself let yourself be in the spotlight. Let everyone see your beauty. Let everyone see your bravery. Look how magnificent this lion is with this beautiful lion mane. Just fierce and beautiful. Just standing in this thunderstorm here, just like hear me roar. So there's this beautiful story here of moving out of the shadow, whether it be someone taking your light or maybe just being something that's happening within your own mind, but it feels very much like a relationship, and really knowing who you are and distinguishing your feelings from others and really honoring what you feel and what you're experiencing, and getting more centered in your sacral chakra and really feeling that centeredness, that passion, that sexual energy rising. Okay, because you felt that rooted, you feel that sense of belongingness, that connection to earth. And in that, you experience this rebirth and you rise again, the phoenix that you are, okay, from your own light, from your own chi, from your own life force energy. And now what is unfolding is the energy of the Braveheart. Maybe some of you enjoy that movie I just heard, Braveheart, with Mel Gibson. And you're now it's time to face the world, brand new. I'm hearing shiny and new. Okay, it's like somebody polished you, because they're showing me like silver polish. That's what they're showing me. So I don't know, maybe some of you during your rebirth started to take very good care of your bodies. Maybe you started to take very good care of your health, your vessel, and now maybe you feel beautiful. Maybe your hair is flowing, maybe you're fit and you feel muscular and you feel strong. How amazing is that story? Let's get so let me just flesh that out a little bit more. So I'm getting that this is going to be a period where you're going to be seen more. Maybe you're going to be on YouTube, maybe you'll show your face. I'm hearing somebody's writing a book. I keep getting that message. Somebody's writing a book. I'm also getting TV. Somebody going to be on television. That's interesting. I'm also seeing somebody on a stage. Okay. I got that in a previous reading about a stand-up comedian, but I'm getting a few different things. What else about being seen? Some of you are actually just stating your opinions more clearly. So maybe you scroll through social media and you get upset about certain things, but you don't want to say anything. Maybe recently, or maybe this is about to unfold, you're actually going to speak up about things that matter to you. I'm also hearing that some of you are getting off of social media and you're not allowing yourself to drain your energy in nonsense anymore. Like listening to about celebrity news. I'm getting specific celebrities, but I don't need to mention them. Or that whole culture of everyone looking the same with Botox, and I don't know. There's this storyline that they're showing me about how all celebrities are looking the same right now. And you're coming out because you want to be like, this is what humans look like with expression. Okay, there's something about that for this group. I don't know why that's coming up so clearly. Where maybe you guys honor a natural face, natural expressions, faces that still move is how I'm seeing it. Okay, breaking through boundaries with courage. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of you guys really want to rise above this robotic way of being and bring in this dimension, the dimensionality. That's with the rhodonite again. You guys are wanting to bring in the natural dimensionality of the human form, of the human nature, where there's expression behind the eyes, where there's expression within the face, where all bodies are different and prized because of their differences. Beautiful. Wow. That's pretty fierce energy, you guys. And let's get a keyword for my group number 3's future energy. A keyword for my group number 3's future energy, please. A keyword for my pile number 3's future energy, please and thank you. There it is. Thank you so much. And finally, we have Soul Star. Beautiful. Apophyllite is the stone. Wow. So in this rebirth and you coming out, you guys are definitely connecting in with higher guidance. Your soul star chakra, if those of you who don't know, is your 8th chakra, which is 6 to 12 inches above your head. And it's interesting how the lion is sort of standing up on a hill here, his head held high, very close to the sky as it appears in this image. So some of you might, in your authentic spirit, be connecting in with your higher selves more and more and feeling the embodiment of your authentic souls now, and connecting in with your soul star chakra, which is your authentic self, your higher self. Okay? There's definitely not just a rebirth in the present energy, but an enlightenment occurring for this group. A true enlightenment. And with the word brave heart, there's something about the heart chakra opening, allowing you to feel all your feelings, like they said in the beginning, feeling all your feelings authentically through the heart and not just in the base chakra system. So as the lower chakras open and then the heart chakra opens, it allows this energy to move from the lower part of the toroidal field up into the upper toroidal field. So as they said earlier, your chakra system is really aligning now, and it feels as if the root chakra is getting balanced, the sacral is being balanced. It seems like your solar plexus is okay. Your heart chakra is definitely opening. They're highlighting that. And then all the upper chakras that might have already been open but couldn't be activated because the lower ones were blocked, okay? So you couldn't really feel the full sense of belongingness and connection to the earth, where you might have felt out of balance with these base energies, are now aligning. And so all the energy now can move up seamlessly. Some of you actually might be going through an awakening very shortly. And you'll start to feel it. You'll start to feel like tingles in your head. You'll start to feel your subtle senses start to open. Okay, my dears, I'm going to close the reading out there. That was a beautiful reading. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. I loved reading for you. I loved reading for all 3 groups today. Wondrous messages came through. So I just want to send you guys so much love and so many blessings on your path ahead. Until the next reading, take very good care.